Hi girlies and welcome to my 7th YouTube video, and I'm super excited because today we're going to do a July's favourites. The last time I did a favourites video I kind of just did skincare and body care, but today I'm going to add in some clothing and also some Jellycats. My first piece of skincare, I want to show you guys the Peach Glaze Glow Serum. So it's got niacinamide in it and it just smells so nice. This is going to be another brand that I can't pronounce, but I'm on the PR list for Ole Henrikson. I want to say Ole or O. I don't know how you pronounce it. Here's Lemon. Sent me over their peach collection and it smells so nice. I'm not the biggest fan of niacinamide. I think it's more that I've never found a product that really kind of works for my skin. I've used this twice and I just absolutely love how it smells. There is a matching lip balm which I'm going to show you, and also a spray. You guys know that Tatcha is my absolute favourite and I reached out to them to ask for a top up of my dewy skin cream, and I've got a new one. This Tatcha cream is probably my favourite moisturiser ever. I love the colour of it. It looks so calming and nice. Obviously I don't just like this cream because it looks nice. It is such a good cream for getting your skin really hydrated, but also keeping your skin looking really dewy. I found with a lot of hydrating moisturisers that it can actually just make your skin look really greasy. What I really like about Tatcha's dewy cream is that it just kind of sinks into your skin and it gives you this luminous kind of glow. Not really something I've ever experienced with a moisturiser. I think like toners and serums kind of make my skin look more dewy and glowy, but this just does everything I need it to. I have 4 different SPF 30s that I really like. This is Beauty of Josian's SPF cream and it is the Aqua Fresh with rice and B5 in. What I like about this is that it doesn't leave one of those annoying white casts. I am someone that applies SPF all year round, so it's really important to me that I'm not looking white and pasty, which is why I really love this sun cream, because it doesn't leave that weird white cast that you do get with other SPFs. I've had quite a big forehead breakout, so I'm being like extra careful making sure I'm applying SPF all the time because I just don't want like the scarring to get any worse. Speaking of my forehead breakout, the one thing that I found has really helped kind of reduce inflammation and like the pussy growth stuff are these blemish shrinking dots from Patchology. So I think I got this as part of Space NK's PR haul, but I absolutely am obsessed with these. I love when you like peel them off because it looks like a little petri dish. You can see like the little white bit where the white head was, and I don't know, I like gross things. I still really like the Starface pimple patches. I kind of grew out of acne for a little bit and now it's kind of coming back again in the summer, so I don't know if like maybe I'm doing something wrong when it's really hot and I need to exfoliate more. So the last little bit of skincare I have is the Ole Henrikson Peach Glaze Glow Mist, and this smells so nice. I'm obsessed with everything peach at the moment. I think this definitely competes with my Rhode mist. I don't think I've used either enough to know which one I prefer, but this kind of just gives you an extra glow and refreshes your skin. I am actually dog sitting today. I have got Cassie and Sydney with me, as well as Lemon, who is right here. 2 of the 3 dogs are on the bed and Lily is also here, so we will see how well this video goes. Keeping on the peach theme, I have got this Dove deodorant and it smells so nice. I love to pair it with like a vanilla-y perfume because I love the smell of like peach and vanilla at the moment, but I'm kind of still looking for the perfect peach perfume. But this is amazing. I'm disappointed in myself that I haven't used the Ole Henrikson lip balms enough. I think maybe I used them once or twice, but I really slept on this. This is the new collection, which is the peach collection. Absolutely obsessed with the scent, and also I really like the like applicator. It feels really soft and buttery on my lips. I actually have 5 different blushes to show you for this month's favourite. The first 2 are from Glow Recipe. Shade Watermelon Flush, and this is in the shade Berry Flush. And they're kind of like these niacinamide serums, and they're kind of like a barely there tint. I thought the applicator for this was going to be different. I thought it was going to be like the drops, like the niacinamide that Glow Recipe already does. I seem to forget, so every time I try to open one I just try and pull the lid and it's like a twist situation. These are the 2 blush colours, and I think I definitely lean towards the watermelon one because I kind of like the more pinky dewy look. Moving on to the 3 blushes I have bought myself this month, we have the 2 new Rhode blushes and then we have the Summer Friday. Sunsoak is definitely more of a brighter orange. Tanline is more of a cool toned orange. I said this last week, but I've always really shied away from cream products. I've always felt like if I put on like a cream blush or like a cream bronzer that it's kind of gonna rub off the foundation underneath, but this is definitely not the case with Rhode. I love how creamy and pigmented it is. I said this last week, but I always thought that Rare Beauty was gonna be my go-to blush, but I think it is this. My last favourite blush for July is the Butter Blush Balm in Soft Strawberry from Summer Fridays. Again, I was super skeptical about this because it is a cream product. I don't know why I've got so much against cream products. This formula, but I don't love that you can't just pat it on your face like the Rhode blushes. This is what Soft Strawberry looks like compared to the Rhodes. Try and blend them out so I can show you guys the finishing look. This is what they look like blended out, and today I'm going to apply Soft Strawberry. Don't think this is quite as pigmented as the Rhode blushes, but it's hard to tell because they've got different applicators. I think because I apply the Rhode blush straight onto my face, that picks up the most pigment anyway, so I could be completely wrong. I think this is such a stunning colour, so if you guys are going to try anything from Summer Fridays, I would definitely pick this up. Lemon! The next few things I want to speak about are lip products. Next two things I want to talk about are these two lip liners. So the first is the Rhode Peptide lip shade, and this is in the shade Lunch. And the second is the Huda Beauty lip contour stain, and this is in the colour Soft Nude. What I really like about the Rhode is how creamy it is, and it's really, really blendable. I've still not got the hang of this little, I don't understand this. The Huda Beauty is totally the opposite. Once it has dried, it is not moving. These are what the two shades look like. I think I prefer the Rhode at the moment because I'm definitely like a dewy girl makeup. We've talked about this, like I like dewy makeup. I kind of like don't like anything too harsh or strong, and I think with the Huda it's really good if you're going to do like a full face of makeup, but Lunch for me is just like an everyday lip liner. Before we move on to body care, I want to talk about these three products again because I'm absolutely obsessed. Rare Beauty's shimmery lip glosses in Flicker and Glimmer are my absolute favourites. I'm gonna put Flicker on today because I don't think I've tried this on camera. Last week I spoke to you about Hailey Bieber's lip peptide in Lemontini, and it is so good. I love the little gold reflex, and I think there's little bits of pink in it as well. Flicker is definitely a lot more pink than I would go for, but it's such a beautiful colour. I pick up Glimmer the most because it's more of like pinky peachy nude, whereas this is definitely a little bit more vibrant. Moving on to body, we have got the Kayali Vanilla 28, and now this is one of my absolute favourites. I wasn't quite sure at first if I liked this. I seem to do this with a lot of vanilla products. I'm so excited because one of the PR places that I work with actually represent Huda Beauty and Kayali, so I have got a few more perfumes coming in the post, and I am so excited to try the marshmallow scent. I'm excited to try the scent, and I just love the smell of this. Moving on to body care, Sundae have released a new little collection of whip foams. I don't actually drink, so I don't know whether it's like daiquiri, I don't know how strawberry something. A strawberry scent, and it smells so nice that I actually put 2 layers on yesterday. And my second favourite from the collection is Pina Colada. Sundae sent me awful scents, and I do like the other two, but they're not my favourite, so I thought I can't include it in the July favourites. I like to go in with Dove, Soap & Glory or Lush shower gel before I use these. These kind of like just add a little bit more moisture back into my skin, and it makes it super soft. Another new body care collection is Super Fairy by Lush. The scents that Lush have mixed is Snow Fairy and Super Milk, and Super Milk is one of my favourite leave-in conditioners. It smells so nice. Super Milk kind of has a vanilla-y lemon smell, and then Snow Fairy is a candy floss pink kind of smell, and I've always found Snow Fairy a little bit overpowering. Not all the time, but I think if you use too much of it, I definitely felt overwhelmed by it. So this is an absolute perfect combination. I want to show you guys the lotion because it looks so nice. Look at that. It's super creamy and it just goes straight into your skin, and there is a little glow mist as well, which Lush are going to be sending me in the next few days. So I didn't actually notice this before, but there's a little sparkle in the Snow Fairy lotion. The last two pieces of body care I have to show you guys is of course Tree Heart. I've shown you guys the vanilla scent, and I want to show you these two new scents that I've picked up. This is Peach Sorbet and this is Watermelon, and they smell so good. I'm such a Tree Heart lover. I love their scrubs. I think if anything I lean more towards the peach, and I've also shown you guys the vanilla. I think that's probably my favourite, but I think I'd like to try the candy floss scent, and there was a blue, I think it was like a blueberry or something like that. I'd like to try that too. I would love if there was like a little set that was like half the size of this, just so you can try all the different scents. The very last beauty related thing I have to show you is Amika's Smooth Over Fighting Frizz hair mask. Now I really like this. I have naturally kind of like somewhere between 1A and 2B hair. To be honest, this is about as straight as my hair goes. I don't own straighteners. I have like a straightening brush from GHD, which is absolutely amazing. I prefer it to my Airwrap, and this just works really well with it. I get a lot of kind of flyaways at the top, and this just really helps. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you won't know that I have quite a big Jellycat collection. So I have, I think, 119, and I know that sounds mental. Every Christmas and every birthday, normally my family members will buy me one Jellycat each. This is the birthday present I got from my mum and my stepdad. It's a little ukulele, and the last time me and Josh went to Selfridges, I saw this and I was like, oh, it's so cute. And my husband is a musician, so it's very fitting that we have one of these. My husband and my sister are actually going to take me to see Hamilton, which is very exciting, but as part of my present I got this little papaya. I don't know why I keep calling it a papaya. It's a dragon fruit, and I know it's a dragon fruit. He's part of the new summer collection, and I absolutely love him. Saving my absolute favourite to last because I actually asked for this for my birthday. This is what Lemon got me. It is the little baguette bag charm. I have a few bag charms. Let me go and get them. These are my 4 bag charms. I have the little pretzel, and I don't actually have the big version of this. People know this Jellycat croissant. I have the bigger version of it, and the little keyring. I have the marshmallow duo, and they're actually the same size as the original marshmallows. They're just on this little keyring. I don't know if I have a favourite, but I think This is the one that I'm leaning more towards at the moment, so she'll have to be the favourite. Trying not to buy too many clothes because I think I get it in my head that this is going to be great and I'm going to love it, and then I don't really wear it that much. I definitely lean towards like Love Shack Fancy and Brandy Melville clothes because they just fit me nicely, and Reformation as well. The first thing I have to show you guys are these shorts. Now I actually got these in Shoreditch and they're second hand and they were only £5. They've got a faint floral print on them, and it's not even that I necessarily like the shape that much, but they are so comfortable and they're really good when I'm walking the dogs. You guys may or may not know that I actually got banned from ASOS, so if anybody asks, my lovely husband bought me this very cute jumper from Gina Tricot. I love Gina Tricot. They have like this certain shade of pink that I like, and this jumper is so cozy and comfortable and I'm really looking forward to wearing it. It's actually all the things I have to show you. Actually no, I haven't shown you guys my nails. How cute are these? How cute are these? I love them. They're so nice. Thank you guys so much for watching, and feel free to leave any video suggestions that you have.